Ching, ching, ching. Well, nobody heard those sounds on Saturday night when the numbers came out. Good evening, everyone. I'm Chief News Anchor Tyreek Wynn, and as you can see, the jackpot has hit $650 million, and that means nobody won the jackpot on Saturday night. So you have until Wednesday to claim your ticket. Well, the legendary comedian Jerry Lewis has died at the age of 91. Lewis died of natural causes in Las Vegas on Sunday morning. Lewis played funny man to Dean Martin, which starred in, wrote, and directed the original Nutty Professor, and served as longtime host of TV's most famous telethon. Comedian and civil rights activist Dick Gregory is dead at 84 years old. He died on Saturday just after being in the hospital for about a week. According to sources, he died from a bad bacterial infection. According to authorities in Bibb County, there was a very bad decomposed body with a book bag found off Northside Drive. Deputies have not released the name of the man whose body was found, but we will continue to follow this story. Anyone who has information on this story or on the body is asked to call Bibb County Sheriff's Office 478-751-7500. Our Atlanta Falcons, what are they doing? And there was a powerful conference at one of the local barbershops. We will have that coming up. Well, the Atlanta Falcons faced the Pittsburgh Steelers in Pittsburgh on Sunday afternoon, but fell to the Steelers 13-17. Many fans blame the loss on backup quarterback Matt Sims. Matt Sims was not comfortable in the pocket and continued to get sacked. Well, at Good News Barbershop, there was an event held called Grooming Boys to Men, and yours truly was there to capture the event and also speak at the event as well. Want to come here looking raggedy and leave out looking good? Come to Good News Barbershop, a great barbershop with two barbers in there currently, Mr. Eric Green and Mr. Jordan Gus. Great barbers who will give you the look you want, and you will be very satisfied with the look. They gave me this look right here, and I was very satisfied with it. As you can see, my little part in the corner over here, just looking phenomenal. Reporting live, I'm Tyreek Wynn, TW.
In New York, cut grass. That's business. I mean, I know some guys, when I have a son, an older son, when he graduated from high school, went to college, for whatever reason, he said, college not for me. So I said, okay, why don't you go and I'll buy you some lawnmowers and cut some grass. No, I don't want to do that. Well, the same week, so another kids down the street, that's what they went to do. And now they got their businesses flourishing. I mean, they don't even cut grass anymore. They manage the people to cut the grass for them. I mean, so sometimes we look at mundane things and we think, wow, I would want to do, look, you know, all women today, they get the nails done, the feet done. You know, there was Vietnamese people that do that. Came to this country, they couldn't even speak English. But now, everywhere you go in America, you're going to find them with businesses, wherever you go. So, I mean, there's a lot of businesses and a lot of things. You don't have to be the professional basketball player. You don't have to be the singer. You don't have to be, you know, there are really mundane businesses that people need where you can become millionaires.
All right, cool. I'm ready for the big time stuff now. So, you guys ever been to Sky Zone before? Okay, cool. So, I had a buddy who went to Georgia Southern University. It's in Statesboro, about 3 hours from here. And we had a big warehouse, about 125,000 square feet. So, long story short, we found out we could buy some trampolines. So, I went about some crazy ways, raised just shy of $1 million. And we invested all that money to start an indoor trampoline park. So that's what I do now. It's called Jump Shot Indoor Trampoline. We also have the world's largest, or the country's largest indoor paintball facility down there as well. So come in, it's just like Sky Zone, but we also have paintball to offer. But prior to Jump Shot, it was called Flight Factory, and that was another failure that I experienced. We started the business, we didn't have enough money. You would think $1 million is enough money, it wasn't. Didn't have enough money, and we ran out of cash very quickly, failed, and then I had to go and find more investors and kind of get things kick-started back up. So that's my story, and now, not only do I do that, but I also just recently started a YouTube channel where I just kind of speak about the importance of following God, even while you're running your business, not to abandon your faith for profit. And that was another hard lesson that I had to learn along the way as well, and probably something that you guys will, figure out more along the way as you mature. But just keeping God involved from the beginning versus waiting for Him to save you at the end. Because it is. I learned the hard way. I learned the hard way. So yeah, that's what I do. I guess I'm an investor as well, the entrepreneurial consultant. So also I coach other people, through their businesses. I have some buddies who are starting out, and I'm kind of helping them come up with marketing strategies and just implementing their entire plan from beginning to end. So that's my story. Been in Clayco for 13 years. So ultimately, what I want to do is take what we built down there and bring it down here and kind of reinvest in the community that helped to make me who I am.
I'm going to ask a question.
Sure.
You made a very, I think, insightful comment when you said failing really was good.
Yeah.
And can you expound on it a bit? Why was failure good?
Yeah. Well, because I don't really call it failure.
Temporary setback.
It's a temporary setback. Yeah, I can call it learning. Because when you fail, it's just like another notch on your belt. So it's crazy. Like some of my friends, they'll like fail, and I'm like, yes, good job. Like let's go fail again. Like just keep on failing, because it takes failure after failure after failure until you really figure out. It's just like the first time picking up a basketball. You're not gonna start shooting like Michael Jordan. The first time you put up a shot, you're gonna miss probably about 100 shots in a row. But you keep on shooting, you keep on shooting, you keep on shooting, and eventually you perfect the craft. So that's why I'm a big proponent of failure and people just getting out there and starting. For you guys, if you have ideas, like just do it. Just start it and embrace the failure. And if maybe when you do fail, it's not really failure. It's just a notch on your belt. It's just a lesson, and then you move on to the next thing. So you got people who created Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram. They failed 6 or 7 times before they became billionaires. We only see the billions. Right. We don't see the struggle that happened before. So, but it's a part of the journey. So yeah, it's absolutely important.
I know I always say you got to go through the nose to get to the yes.
Exactly.
Jesse, I know one thing, guys, and I had to learn something.
We are out here live at Good News Barbershop. A great barbershop, and the good news is that it's a positive influence on everybody out here. The youth, adults, everything. And we just had a great event in there just recently, grooming boys to men. So we groom boys to men, basically, is what we did. He's actually in there giving free haircuts right now to some of the youth out here in Clayton County. And there were some positive speakers in there as well, from authors to officers to influencers to public speakers to radio show hosts to anything you could imagine spoke at this great event. Reporting live, I'm Tyreek Wayne. Well, we just continue to bake in this heat. So we will get over to Chief Meteorologist Tyreek Wynn, who has details on our forecast. So Tyreek, how long will we continue to bake in this weather? Chief Meteorologist Tyreek Wynn here with you. As you can see tonight, partly cloudy with a high of 86 degrees. And if you look at our Monday forecast, good for your solar eclipse, and hopefully you do have your glasses for the solar eclipse. But as you can see, sunny, then a chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon. So the eclipse will be from 1 to 4 p.m. in the afternoon. So I believe that we will not have that many clouds during that time, so you'll be able to enjoy your solar eclipse. And don't forget, do not look up if you don't have solar eclipse glasses. And our Monday night's looking pretty good with a 10% chance of rain. And Tuesday looking really good with partly cloudy, high of 91 degrees, so it will be very hot out there. And then later on in the week, we will have chances of thunderstorms on Wednesday with a 50% chance of thunderstorms with a high of 89 degrees. And as you can see, just throughout the week, we will continue to bake in this weather. But as you can see, our lowest point will be Thursday night, which is a low of 69 degrees Fahrenheit. So a pretty cool Thursday night if you want to go out and enjoy some family or have some Thursday night plans. Back to you, Tyreek. Well, a local neighborhood in Clayton County has been without power twice due to no weather conditions at all whatsoever. TW News' chief reporter Tyreek Wynn was out on the scenes in that neighborhood. And Tyreek, if I'm not mistaken, their power has gone out twice without any weather conditions? Bring you live breaking news coverage here in a local neighborhood in Clayton County in Jonesboro, Georgia. And as you can see there is a power truck behind me, actually Georgia Power as a matter of fact. And you're probably asking why they are out here and why I'm out here as well. Well, they are out here because this local neighborhood experienced another power outage. And as you know, there was another power outage back in the summer due to nothing. There is no storm, no rain, no lightning, no thunder whatsoever. And this neighborhood has been experiencing power outages. And a representative from TW News has called Georgia Power to complain about the situation. And what they said is the power might not be back on to 11 p.m. And as you know, it is Sunday night, so the kids are getting ready to go back to school. But the kids need alarm clocks so they can learn to wake up in the morning. But due to this power outage, that may not happen, and we may have some kids late for school in the morning. Reporting to you live, I'm Tyreek Wynn in front of the Georgia Power truck in Clayton County, TW News. Well, we are back, and it appears that they have fixed the issue in the neighborhood. And of course, we want to see if we can get a quick interview with a resident. So, oh, you, sir, you look like you want to do a quick interview right quick. So, how you doing? I'm good. So, what is your name?
Wesley Stewart, sir.
Wesley Stewart? Okay, so
Yes,
how
sir.
long have you been in the neighborhood?
About 7.5 years, sir.
7.5 years? Okay, so have you ever experienced this issue before?
Never experienced this, and all of a sudden the lights and everything just went shabam.
Okay, so what did you do to pass away the time while the power was out?
I immediately went to my garage and got my generator.
Okay, your generator.
Yes.
All right, so you do, what type of work do you do?
I do landscaping.
Okay, so when landscaping, we definitely need a generator. So you got your equipment.
Definitely. I'm on point.
All right. So since you're a lawn man, we of course got to give you some exposure. So how can people get in contact with you, if you want to come cut their yard or something?
My name is Stewart Lawn Service. Phone number's for 678-791-6047. I'm the best man in the business for the job.
Okay, that's good. And since we just gave you exposure, you're gonna have to pay for that advertisement, right?
Yes, sir.
All right then. All right, you heard it here first. You about to pay for this advertisement, and we'll be right back. And you heard it from Mr. Wesley Stewart. Oh yeah, you got to pay for that. Also, we had a chance to speak with a Georgia Power representative, and he said the power may go back out again, and if it does, they will be back out there to change the entire machine. Well, there was a powerful event that was held at Jackson Memorial Baptist Church on Fairburn Road in Atlanta, Georgia. Hosted by Marquell Russell and called Young, Wealthy, and Genius. And I was there to teach the youth about money management, and not only money management, but also budgeting. Take a look.
From Wednesday evening is the days that I get to relax.
Question. Even when you're not like standing in front of your vending machine, you're still making money from it, right?
Yes.
So that's called passive income. Does that make sense? So some people thinking because he has a vending machine business, he has to be doing it every day. Like he's loading it every day, he's at maintenance every day. How many of y'all thinking that? That's not the case. Once you load it up, you let it run, everybody who walk by, you keep making money. So when he's asleep, people will come across his vending machine, he's still making money. Does that make sense?
Yes. Can we play this clip right here because this would explain some of their questions.
This one right here? Okay.
That's for everyone. But wait, the guy we're talking about is just 10 years old.
Something doesn't sound right here. Michael Wren wanted to learn about starting a business, and when he couldn't find a book on that for his age, he wrote one himself. Of course.
Right.
News 4's Justin Andrews sat down with Michael to see if he could get some tips.
He's a little guy.
I want to go to the NBA.
10-year-old Michael Wren. He has big dreams of becoming a basketball star.
I go by Mikey.
Well, Mikey, many would say you're already a star. At barely a decade old, this kid is an author and entrepreneur.
I started journaling about my entrepreneurial journey, so then we just decided to turn that into a book.
In just 8 weeks, he sold more than 600 copies and counting. His book, titled Mikey Learns About Business, it's centered around helping young kids become business owners. Mikey says he always begged his mom to buy him something out of the vending machine, until one day she told him, if you get your own vending machine, the money goes to you. That really stuck with Mikey, so he did it and then ended up writing a book about it.
Anybody can learn about entrepreneurship. You're never too young, you're never too old.
It's a blessing to have a son that's interested in business and entrepreneurship.
So, yeah, he looks like a typical 10-year-old.
I like to play.
But he might leave you asking, what have you done lately?
I consider myself strong. I consider myself a problem solver. Well, I don't consider myself. I am a problem solver. I am strong. I am.
And although it took him a while to finish that last sentence,
I am.
He ended by saying, I am whatever I set my mind to be. In Jennings, Justin Andrews,
I want to introduce you to a gentleman. I went to an event about a month ago, and it was called, I forgot the name of it.
Black Authors Matter.
Black Authors Matter. 'Cause I knew we had the shirts, but I didn't know if that was the event was called. But the event was called Black Authors Matter. So I wrote a couple books, and I got another one about to come out. So the Black Authors Matter. So I went there. You know, it was a lot of older people there with their books or whatever. But I was blown away by this one gentleman, and I bought one of his books. I met him, and I'm like, bro, how old are you? He was like, I'm 16. I was like, you got a book? And he was like, yeah. And he was like, I've been going like 3 years ago. And I'm like, what? So I'm like, let me buy 5 of these for all the kids at our house. And he was like, okay, cool. So I'm like, I got an event. I met his mom. Was like, hey, y'all got to come out, you know, and bless these brothers because he really got some good stuff as it relates to money. And how many of y'all said y'all like money? How many said y'all want to be millionaires?
No.
No? Somebody said billionaires? Millionaires or billionaires?
Billionaires.
Not even. So how many of y'all just want to have a lot of money? How many of y'all want to make sure money is never an issue for you again? As you grow up in your family, money is never an issue. Perfect. So I hope you got your pen and paper ready because the gentleman who I'm about to introduce you to, he also is an author. And obviously, his Black Authors Matter event, and his specialty is money management. So if you want to build wealth from a financial standpoint and have a lot of money and passive income and so forth, you got to know how to manage that money, right? Because we talked about a lot of these athletes and entertainers go broke because they don't know how to manage their money, right? Y'all still with me? I can't hear y'all. Yeah. Perfect. So what I want to do is introduce y'all to another young gentleman who I got a ton of respect for, and he's really helping me grow because I'm inspired by what he's doing. Stand to your feet, help me bring to the stage Mr. Tariq Wynn.
I'm good. Okay, cool. Am I good? Okay. All right, so hey everybody, my name is Tariq Wynn. Like you said, I was 16 then, but now I'm 17. I just had a birthday, July 20th. But so, yeah, thank you, appreciate it. So first I want to introduce y'all to my production company, so I am an entrepreneur. The name of my production company is Tariq Wynn Productions. And what I do is I have a show called Tariq on the Move. And I know that earlier that he was talking about when the little kid came up here, y'all were talking about have you met people in your career field that you want to go in? Well, I'm one of those people I did meet. I want to be a news anchor. So I met CBS 46's Sharon Reed, and man, she is like really good looking. So I want y'all to take a look at just a little clip of this interview I did with her.
Hello everyone and welcome to Tyreek on the Move. We are live at CBS 46 News Station with Miss Sharon Reed. Hey, how are you today?
I'm happy that you came in and brought, it's a family affair, they work on the show, so it's all good.
Yes ma'am. So I'm just going to ask you a couple of questions about being a journalist and working with CBS 46 News. So first off, I want to know what inspired you to become a journalist?
I like to talk, and I think I've always been very curious. I probably wasn't the right fit for that normal, respectable, not that this isn't, I hope, 9-to-5 job. I want every day to be different, and I felt like this would be an incredible career for me. I had a great role model in watching, the television set back to Philadelphia and said, wow, I would really like to.
All right, so y'all just saw a brief one-question interview with her. Of course, it's longer, and y'all can definitely go check it out when y'all get home. Go check it out on YouTube. So that's my show. So Tyreek on the Move is a show where I go out, do live coverage on different events. As a teenager, I want to go to like different positive events and inspire people like y'all to do like what I'm doing right now. And so now I'm going to move on to my other show, which is TW News. Now, TW News is just like, how many of y'all watch the news, Fox 5, CBS, anybody? Okay, we got a good amount. Okay, so this is actually basically kind of just like the same thing, except it's a teenager anchoring the news and it's a teenager reporting the news. So I want y'all to take a look at this live feed. And, if y'all heard what happened in Charlottesville over the past few weekends, a couple of y'all. So yeah, I did some protesting coverage was in Atlanta, Georgia. So I went downtown and I got a good glimpse of the protesters. So I want y'all to take a look at this video. Good clip.
The city of Atlanta had something to say in response to the white nationalists in Charlottesville, Virginia. And TW News' chief reporter, Tyreek Wynn, was live on the scenes at downtown. So Tyreek, what's going on out there?
So yeah, I couldn't understand what they were saying when they were protesting. But anyway, so that's what I do on the reporting side and my news side that I have. So that's all for my production company. But my book, Green is the Thing, which everybody is going to walk out here with a copy today. And at the end, of course, I'll autograph it and sign it for you. And thank you. And so that book triggered what I am today.
Don't look at him, look at me. Look at me. Me. Here's Zachariah live show on TV. Don't worry about them. I'm just sitting down eating my fruit snacks. Put my name on it. Put my name on it. I need to be remembered. Notice me.
Alright, so now we're going to go over the worksheet. And if you look on your worksheet, if you see like the little slip of paper that's stapled to the worksheet, those are some good money management websites that y'all can go on to when y'all get home. Teach you how to make, save, manage money, different areas of life. So I really encourage y'all when y'all get home, go on your computers, your laptops, your phones, whatever you can do to go on those websites. And so now we're going to get into the worksheet with budgeting. So as you can see, you got the worksheet that says budget options. And so we have, savings, under savings it says $20, $30, or $40. And so now we're going to go over to the first section on the second sheet where it says month income and $300. So where it says month, I want everybody to get a pen and I want you to write the number 1. All right, so now that you got the month number 1, we're gonna go over savings. So where it says savings on the budget options worksheet, it says $20, $30, or $40. So write down on the second sheet where it says savings in the first row, it says savings $20, $30, or $40. Write down how much money you want to save for this 1 month. All right, so now that we got that, we're going to move on back to the first sheet again. And this sheet says rent, heat, electricity, and internet. So you can either spend $55 a month, and the $55 a month, I'm sorry, this includes a roommate and a walk-up apartment with no elevator, no escalator, so you don't have those luxuries. And then the Wi-Fi is intermediate and is borrowed from neighbors or nearby coffee shops. So if you go with the $55 option, that's like the lower class option where you have a roommate but no elevator, no nothing. It's just a one type thing. And then you got the middle, which is $70. And the $70 includes a studio apartment, real nice studio apartment, elevator with okay Wi-Fi, but not good enough to watch videos. So you're not going to be able to watch your YouTube, your TV, or whatever. But then we got the $85 option, which is the good option. And this is 1-bedroom apartment plus a community pool and workout room with high-speed Wi-Fi. So you get that option, you got your TV, you got your bedroom, you got the pool, and then you got the workout room for y'all athletes. And so back to the second sheet, what you're gonna do is you're gonna, right beside rent, electricity, heat, and internet, you're gonna write that dollar amount of that description on what you want. So each description matches up with the dollar amount. So you're gonna write that dollar amount next to the rent, electricity, heat, and internet section.
Well, as you saw, that was an amazing, powerful event, but of course I have to elaborate on the people that were there as well. So of course 10-year-old Mikey, he wrote the book, Mikey Learns About Business, and that's a picture of us two holding up each other's books. I'm holding up his book, and of course he's holding up my phenomenal book, Green is the Thing, Money Management for Kids. And like I said, his book is Mikey Learns About Business. And Mikey started a vending machine business in St. Louis. So I definitely encourage y'all to check out his book. If you have questions about checking out his book, you can definitely contact me on any of my social media sites. And also there was a lady there her name was Gina. And she has a business called Curious Cakes. And let me just tell you, Gina, those cakes were absolutely delicious and phenomenal. The cake just melted in my mouth, and it was just, it was so delicious. Kudos to you. It was really great. And also a man named Calvin Lusfer, who makes t-shirts, and Mr. Customer's Print Shop. That is the name of his company. And he can be contacted at 678 300-96484 if you would like to make your t-shirt or start your own t-shirt line. Basically starting your own business. He can help you get a website, your t-shirt line going, and he knows a lot about the t-shirt business, so I encourage you to talk to him. And back to my favorite cake lady. Of course, I forgot to tell you how you can get in contact with her as well. You can get in contact with her at 404-914-2784. You can get in contact for Curious Cakes. Wonders in every bite. And let me tell you, it was some wonders in every bite of that cake. And Mr. Sims, of course, he was there. And he goes to different schools in the community to talk to, counselors and principals, so we can talk to the youth out there as well. So if you have questions about contacting him, you can definitely hit me up on my social media, and I'll definitely be giving you his contact information as well. And there was also another person there, and his name is Rod Parker. And he has a design company, and his number is 678-459-8294, and he can be contacted there as well. And here is his logo of his design company. And also a very special thanks to Mr. Markrell Russell, who organized the entire event. Young, wealthy, and genius. And yes, it was a very powerful event. And here's us. This is where we met at. We met at the Black Authors Matter event. And there he is holding 5 copies of my wonderful book, Green is the Thing, Money Management for Kids, which can be ordered on Amazon and BarnesandNoble.com. Well, TW News has a brand new show to introduce to you all called Helmet to Helmet, our new high school football show on Friday. We were at Griffin Christian School, where the Community Christian School Knights face off against the GC Crusaders. Take a look at TW News has just arrived out here at Griffin Christian School, and it's high school football night. Friday night lights is tonight, and the Knights, well, we plan on taking the W tonight and bringing home that dub for the first game of the season. And like I said, we are out here. We're gonna go in there, bring you some live coverage from the football game, and we hope you enjoy. Please stay tuned. We're out here with the new TW News show, Helmet to Helmet. And as you can see, we have the Community Christian School Knights, and not only that, we have the Griffin Christian Crusaders. Not only are we out here worshiping the Lord, but we're also out here to play some ball. So I'm gonna let y'all take a look at the action while I step out the image here. It's Knights ball. We're back at you live, Helmet to Helmet, TW News' new high school football show. And let me just say, first off, these bugs is getting on my nerves. It don't make no sense. They need to handle this bug problem. And let's get some footage of our fans back here that are laughing at their fellow reporter. Let's see, it looks like number 1, number 2, oh, number 12, I'm sorry, number 12. 21. 21. Well, I'm sorry, my producer was trying to tell me what it was. But 21, let's see, we gonna get his name right today. Let's see, y'all know it's our first football game, so we fumbling a little bit, but I guarantee you next football game I will have it together. Number 21, Christian. With the score for the CCS Knights. As you can see, that was just absolutely incredible. When they thought the clock was going to expire at halftime, it didn't. We went in for the score. Now, as you can see, the score 19-14. And we have Helmet to Helmet. We are back with TW News' new show, Helmet to Helmet. And just when hope was lost, the number 13, Isaiah Eppinger for the Community Christian School Knights, went in for the touchdown, which was unbelievable and quite amazing and good show content. But one thing for that, I mean, it is too many bugs out here to be playing football. All these bugs on my arms and my legs, I'm gonna need them to spray something out here so we can get these bugs out of here. But the score is now 25-14, so 25 Knights, Crusaders 14. We'll be right back.
Say your name.
Carson Collins.
And what you want to tell us?
Mommy and Daddy. Thank you for my mommy and daddy. And
where you at?
Thank you for my daddy for going to football practice, for my Camden and Carson, for my corrections about school time with Miss Christie. I am going to do stuff with Miss Christie at school. I'm learning stuff like my graduation party over, and
Alright, we are here with Mr. Caleb Paul, possibly captain of the baseball team and senior with Helmet to Helmet contact. So tell me, how you doing out here?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself, Tyree?
I'm great. So what brings you out here to watch the Knights football today?
Because it's the Knights football, Tyreek.
Alright, well that's good.
25-14 is what I like to see.
25-14, yeah, let's get that score rolling up some more, okay?
Yeah.
That's what we like to see out here. And so, are you ready to graduate this year? I mean, it's senior year, class of 2018. How does it feel?
Oh, it feels great. You know what I'm really ready for?
What are you ready for?
This returning state championship team right here.
Oh, no.
That's what I'm ready for.
We Falcons over here, man. Based in that.
Oh, TW. Patriots and yeah, you know what I'm saying?
No Patriots, y'all. Y'all cheated in the Super Bowl. We didn't appreciate that. We don't like Patriots, but you know we always welcome new fans if you like to join.
Oh, I'll maybe consider it.
All right, thank you. All right, thank you so much for this interview, and we'll be right back. Let's go, Jake. Tyreek Wynn coming back at you, and as you can see, there's way too many bugs out here to be reporting in this. As you can see, the Knights football, way too many bugs out here to be reporting. They all over my legs, my arms and everything, and we got cheerleader Michaela Isom over here. She's doing a really good job. We got Ileana De Jesus, Captain Mazur Grimaldi over here. Oh my God. Yes, we like that right there. All right, so yeah, as you can see, we're about to go back into the third quarter, and we'll be right back.
I saw you, I was like, no, he missed it. Somebody hit 36.
That 1 point after, or that 2 points after, whatever coach decides to go with. Unbelievable. We just scored. As you can see, touchdown, baby, by, well, you just saw the touchdown by number 4. Let me. Kobe Brooks, number 4, running back. As you can see, great, unbelievable, extraordinary, astonishing, whatever word you can think of to describe that amazing run that he just did. We'll be right back.
Here we go!
Yeah!
we are back, and we have had absolutely many injury timeouts for the CCS Knights because of cramps. And the cramps are due to the really, really high humidity out here. The humidity has to at least be over 80, as I probably have stated as your chief meteorologist, Tyreek Wynn. But yeah, it is hot out here. That is why, you know, we have had so many injury timeouts with the cramps and everything. But we are staying blessed up. We are staying prayed up with helmet-to-helmet contact. You're tuning in. TW News Helmet-to-Helmet Contact Show. We'll be right back in just a few. The Knights recover the onside kick, coming at you live. Helmet-to-helmet contact. We'll be right back. We're about to take the W in about a minute and 8 seconds. The Knights take the dub. We're out here. They take the dub. 32-27 is our final score. We won the game. Everything is big. It's big. It's grand out here. We just took the dub. We're coming at you live, helmet to helmet out here, and we're gonna get in on this action currently happening right now.
Good, but we got a lot of work on. So.
Okay, so a lot of work on. So also, and I saw a lot of injuries tonight. So what do you think? What do you think was going on out there?
People don't drink water.
People don't drink water. Okay, so yes, it's important that we need to stay hydrated out there. And also, you're a senior, class of 2018. So how does that feel?
Feels pretty good. I'm excited to be out.
All right, and so as a football team, what is y'all's goal, and what can we expect out of you this year?
Hopefully to win and do my job.
All right, definitely. And championship? Okay, yes, we do pray for a championship. Well, thank you so much for this interview. I really appreciate it. We're back with Coach Chapman, assistant coach for the CCS Knights. So, y'all came out with a big win tonight, so how does it feel?
It's nice to get the first win of the season, especially after the way we played in the scrimmage. We corrected some mistakes. We got a long way to go.
Okay, so, and I see that big ring on your finger. Can you explain that? How did that come about?
That was from last year. all those guys, for the most part, they put in their time and they got their reward, and now it's time for these guys to put in their time and try to get their reward.
Okay, yes, we definitely want another ring this year with helmet-to-helmet contact, and also, yeah, make sure you show that ring off to the camera.
Helmet contact.
Yeah, but that's the name of the show.
I got you.
Yeah.
It'd be nice if you told me that.
Yeah, I should have. Yeah, but it is what it is. So what I want to know is, championship this year. What do you think we need to do to get there?
We just got a long way. We got a long way to go. We got a bunch of guys playing in there. If it's not their first year ever playing football, it's their first year playing varsity football. So a lot of the stuff that you see coming out in early games are things that will be corrected week 3, 4, 5. By the time we get into the brunt of our region schedule, we should have a pretty good idea. Knock on wood, we stay pretty much healthy. We should have a pretty good idea where we're going to be by then. Okay, and it's time for us to wrap it up, but I got one more question to ask you. So I saw a lot of injuries on the field. So what do you think the cause of that was tonight? It was hot, man. Most of those were cramps. Very few actual, if you're talking about injuries, when you're talking about football injuries with knees and shoulders, things like that, most of those were cramps. That's because you're sitting up here in an area with no wind, humidity, guys playing a lot of snaps both ways. So, early in the year, you're going to get that.
Okay. All right, and thank you so much for this interview, and you heard it from assistant Coach Chad.
Thank you so much for watching TW News tonight. Make sure you stay connected to TW News around the clock. Make sure you go like TW News on our Facebook page at facebook.com/TW News Station. Also, make sure you go follow us on Twitter as well at TW News Station. And don't forget Instagram as well. Instagram is tw.news_. And don't forget to stay connected with me personally as well. Make sure you go like my Facebook fan page at facebook.com/TyreekWin fan page. Once again, thank you all so much for tuning in, and you all have a great and phenomenal week.